fucking pre-roll, bruh.
I need to turn that off.
Do you just use a template for that or what?
Yeah, I set up a template for this.
How do you do that in Reaper?
If you go to File, there's like a setup template option that you can click on.
Bro, I'm an idiot.
Really?
I didn't know that.
You literally just And then
maybe
you just save the tracks that you like set up and the inputs, and then you can just like.
So does it
up
save like your effects and everything too, or like what?
I believe so. I haven't tried it.
That's wild,
to.
bro.
Damn.
I literally go and I'll take one fucking incorrect use of the word literally. I need to stop doing that. Fuck me.
It's hyperbole. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
I'll take like the last project that's most up to date, and then just copy the entire project, and then go and wipe all the WAV files, and then like go through and read. I didn't know there's a template thing.
Yeah, there's literally.
I should have doing that the whole. I waste so much time
in the file. There's just like
fucked.
Create a new template, and you can do that for it. Yeah.
Well, I taught myself everything I know, so fucking go figure.
Now you know. Now you know.
Now you know.
Hi.
Knowing's half the battle.
What's up, guys?
Hello, everybody.
What's up, the fucking 3 people that are watching the
Cosatomicast.
Cosatomicast?
No.
Maybe it's 4 this week.
It might be.
Well, there's 4
It's
of
me.
us, so there's
Yeah,
gonna be
there's at least
It's
4.
all me.
There's gonna be me every time I refresh the page to see if there's another person viewing the podcast.
We're gonna pull it up on Apple Podcasts, and we're gonna listen to it for 5 million times while we sleep to get our numbers up.
Gonna hire
Yes,
Russian
sir.
And
bots.
then we're gonna download it on all of our fucking devices multiple times, so we can cheat our way to the top, bro.
Exactly.
Gonna
Buy a
fudge
bunch of
those
cookies
numbers.
You do
to
it.
mine more views.
Yeah, maybe we need to get some fucking AI bots.
Yes.
What's the
Genius.
the data mining or whatever that they use for crypto?
Yeah.
What's
Yes.
it called?
Speaking of that, did you guys hear about
What are
the
you talking
fucking the fucking Hawktua girl that's in some shit?
What?
For
for the
coin?
cryptocurrency?
Yeah, for the cryptocurrency.
Bro,
I don't know anything about it, but it's kind of
listen
funny.
to me about this. Listen to me about crypto right now. Listen to me.
Jeff's a crypto bro. Listen.
Oh no!
Listen to me, dude.
This is the podcast.
Literally, I need to stop saying literally. Fuck me.
Yeah.
All crypto's bullshit besides Bitcoin. Bitcoin's the only legit one. Never invest in any of that bullshit, dude.
What about Dogecoin?
Yeah.
No, Bitcoin is literally
Yeah.
the legit one, bro.
But
That is
Dogecoin
true.
has the dog.
I mean, it's like it's not backed by anything. So yeah, but it's all of us kind of agreeing like
well, no, Bitcoin is the
Yeah.
the only legitimate
Yes.
one.
we're all kind of agreeing like, oh, this is a form of currency now. But
Yeah.
like even like the way that people go about buying and selling it, it's everybody's
Well-
talking about how the Hawk 201 is like a scam, and it's like, well, kind of all crypto's a scam because we're all trying to pump up the numbers that way you could sell high.
I mean, Bitcoin is legit though because it's like the way that they've set it up. There's only one way to fucking mine it. It's completely transparent, and like there's a finite amount, and you literally can't fuck with it.
Sure.
But every other
Yeah.
every other cryptocurrency is like based on kind of the same thing, right? But then they do fucking insider trading bullshit. Give the first fucking 8 million to, whoever invested in
Hawk
it,
girl.
and it's
Yeah.
like all those people that are holding that fucking coin, like they could destroy the market on any of those shit
Yeah.
coins in fucking 5 seconds.
I don't know too much about it, but from everything that I've seen, it's just basically anytime there's a new crypto, it's just people trying to scam each other.
It is all a
just-
fucking scam. Bitcoin's the only one, bro. We all need to get on Bitcoin. I fucking watched a podcast on this shit the other day, and it fucking scared me, bro. Money isn't real, dude.
I know, and that's I was talking to my boss about it, and when like Bitcoin was big back in like 2017, and he was saying like, I don't understand this. Like, why are people spending their real money to buy fake money? And I was like, all money is fake money. I
Yeah,
told him,
for
I was like, all
sure.
money's fake money. He's
But
like, yeah,
all
that's a
money.
good point.
I mean, the money that we use is even more fake because there's no objective gold standard or whatever that's makes it finite.
No, it's
So-
we just all agree like,
Yeah.
okay, this is what we're
I
using.
mean, and it's like realistically nowadays, Bitcoin is literally the only thing that can be fucking finite because you can always mine more gold, and then okay, you mine gold, right? Who's to say that isn't fucking fake? You're being duped.
And like even
You
then,
know what
like
I'm saying?
why, if you want to get to like the philosophy of like currency itself, like why even gold because it's just a precious metal. It's not like it has any value.
Exactly, dude.
Like, and like once the fucking bombs drop, whenever that'll happen, like,
Right.
like the currency's going to be water.
Right, but
Like-
I feel like that is definitely like a given, obviously.
Yeah.
But like,
But people don't treat it like it's a given.
well, but at the same time, like we have to have fucking something as fun
Nah,
money.
yeah,
So like,
sure,
I
whatever.
don't know. I feel like you know, I don't know a lot about it, but like Bitcoin seems to be the only way out of this fucking situation right here.
Nah.
Honestly,
Yeah,
So
I,
you're all
whatever.
licensed financial people, by the way. Keep that in mind.
Yes.
I have
We are-
a
we are-
master's in economics.
I'm a financial advisor. Please take my advice. I'm right.
He is licensed.
I don't understand how finances work.
Yeah, because
I
they
don't
didn't teach you.
understand.
They didn't teach you how fucking money works in school, dude.
So-
Fucking dudes who have economic degrees don't understand the
I
fucking
was-
Federal Reserve System, dude. They fucking try and keep it from you, dude. It's all bullshit.
I was making a reference. There's an episode of It's Always Sunny where they like try to like basically do Dave and Buster's like power cards with like Patty's Pub money. So they hand out all the Patty's Pub money and give away all the beer, but then they're like, people will come and they'll spend the Patty's Pub money and then they'll come back and spend real money. So they basically give away all the beer and they're like, well, we didn't make any real money, but we have all these Patty's dollars. And then eventually he's like, I don't understand how this works. I don't know how the regular economy works, let alone like a self-sustaining one. He's like, I don't understand how finances work.
Yeah, dude. No one does, bro.
No.
That's why everyone sells
No.
their fucking time for money, dude. It's fucking
Yeah,
slavery.
I have no idea what's going on.
But anyway, what was that show you're just talking about earlier?
Oh, Yellow Jacket. Why is this damn thing is like
Ken.
spinning on me? Okay, we're good now.
Yellow Jacket's like horror,
Jesus.
right? It's like horror.
Kind of.
I've seen
Yeah,
parts of
it's
it.
like it's odd. It's like survival, but there's also horror elements that genuinely like take me off guard. It's kind of funny at the same time.
Is it what? I don't understand the premise.
So it's basically in 1996, this high school like girls soccer team is like on a plane to go to nationals, but they end up crashing somewhere in the Rockies.
Whoa, I
And-
love this kind of shit, dude.
And they're fucking there for, I think they say in the first, it's not really a spoiler because they say in the first episode, but they were there for 19 months. And
Okay, I think I've seen this,
They
actually.
show like some of what happens later in the first episode, but shit gets fucking weird and
like just in the first episode,
yeah, but it's like a lot of foreshadowing. Like you don't.
Yeah,
I was talking to
kind of
Abby
like
about-
Invincible.
yeah, and things get like occult like and cannibalism
What?
starts happening.
That's sick.
But the show jumps back and forth between 1996 and 2021, where all these girls are grown up and have their own lives. And there's a mystery kind of taking place in modern day, and they have to kind of reconnect with each other, and each of them have their own characteristics, and they're all kind of psycho in their own way, which is
Interesting.
hilarious. Like,
You seen this all the way through? You're in the middle of it.
no, I first 5 episodes right now, but it's really fucking good.
Nice. Is
Yeah.
it like how many seasons are out right now?
There's 2. I think there's a 3rd coming out in February.
So it's bingeable,
It's on Netflix,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it's on Netflix. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
dude.
highly recommend. It's such an interesting and like intriguing show and premise, and the characters are so like well fleshed out. And
Look, bro, party foul,
You gotta fucking-
cast foul, bro. I can't believe this.
put on
That
silent.
reminds me to turn my sound off as well. I'm lucky that it wasn't me.
Makes for a good clip. Makes for a good clip.
Highly recommend though. Good show.
Yeah, for
Good,
sure.
Good fucking show.
I'll have to
Seen
check that out.
Dexter
Yeah, I've seen
all the way
Dexter.
through?
Yeah, a long time ago in high school, but yeah.
I've never seen Dexter. A lot of people say it's good though.
Have you
I
seen
heard
it?
the ending
The
was
endings
butt
fucking
cheeks,
suck.
but I heard that the rest of the show is top
You
It's-
know
tier.
what they're about?
Good, like up until like the 5th season. and then it
Right
starts
after
to
the
get
Trinity Killer. and
Yeah.
I feel like that's a charm of Dexter, though. Some of it fucking sucks, but like some of it's still good at the same time. And even when it sucks,
Yeah.
it's still kind of funny.
There's a new series
Yeah,
coming
the-
out. Yeah, that's
The
like
Original Sin.
yeah.
Did you watch New Blood?
No, I heard it was good though.
Yeah, New Blood.
I
Is
heard it
really
was
good.
actually really good.
Do you guys even know what Dexter's about?
It's this dude that's like a fucking like a crime scene guy, and then but he also kills people.
Yeah, so he's like a forensic scientist in Miami PD, but the reason he works there is because he's also a serial killer, and then he's able to access the backlogs of like the court and shit, so you can see people that got out with like good lawyers that actually committed the crimes and shit, and then he goes and kills the fuck out of those people.
Okay, so
So
he's
a serial killer
he's
that kills-
vigilante.
vigilante
Real
serial killer.
sympathetic, like, oh, he does bad things, but for a good reason.
But he also
Yeah.
like it's like a urge thing. They try to like do it because he talks about how he does want to kill like other people and shit, but he's just trying to like keep it to this, so it's on the down low.
He's like, I just can't help myself.
I love killing people, but I guess I'll just kill bad guys. I guess.
And his dad was like,
Fuck.
His dad was a police officer, and his dad like first like saw this shit that it was gonna happen, so his dad like taught him how to kill people properly while he was not get caught.
Damn.
So
okay,
then his dad's-
okay. Chill. I want to watch it now.
watch
That's
it, watch
fucking
it.
crazy.
But then there's the original series that ends, and then there's a sequel series called Dexter New Blood that makes the ending from the first fucking series not nearly as bad because the first ending of the series fucking terrible.
It was bad. It was real
really
bad.
fucking bad. But then they kind of recovered it with the sequel series, and then for whatever reason it started going viral again. And now there's fucking Dexter Original Sin, which is pretty much just fucking Dexter Young Sheldon. It's just young Dexter.
He's killing fucking animals and shit.
But it's like right when he first started to become a serial killer, and his dad's like teaching him and shit.
Oh, okay.
But it's like current day Dexter narrating it and shit. It's like him having flashbacks. It's
That's pretty sick.
That's such
Highly
a weird.
recommend.
Dexter's such a weird way to frame like a serial killer.
Yes.
Like looking back on it, it's like,
It's kind of like Barry
like-
a little bit.
yeah.
Barry's a fucking awesome
that's
show,
yeah,
dude.
I would definitely compare it to Barry.
Have
The
you
only-
seen Barry?
I haven't, but I know what it's about.
Okay.
The only
Dude,
thing about
Barry's
Dexter
so
is,
good,
like
bro.
Kent said, after season 5, it's like back and forth, where some of it fucking sucks and some of it's good. But
That's tough.
It's kind of a charm because even the parts that suck, it's like it sucks in the fucking Tommy Wiseau, like the room way, where it's like,
Yeah.
it's like you could still appreciate it, but it's terrible.
Well, that's why I was watching, like, I think the first or second episode with Jake and Shelby, and back in high school, I was like, oh, I really, I enjoy this. I didn't, but like over time, as I've kind of like diversified my taste in shows and movies, I've realized like, oh, this is shot like an NCIS episode on every episode, and you can tell by like the background extras just looking like they have no fucking idea what they're doing.
Yeah.
The way that
That's
it's
tough.
framed, I hate the way that it's shot.
See, okay, so what I don't understand, maybe it's just that's what they're going for or whatever, but like, bro, when did Breaking Bad come out?
2008.
I think Dexter was before
Dexter
Breaking Bad,
was
for
before
sure.
Breaking Bad.
But
Dexter's
it wasn't
old as
before.
fuck.
It wasn't before fucking Sopranos though.
No. So
Like Breaking Bad, Sopranos, like that's how you shoot a fucking
The
TV
Wire
show.
was
Yeah.
before The
I need
Sopranos,
to watch
right?
both of those shows.
Oh,
Because I think The Wire was the first show to. Was The Wire before Sopranos?
I'm honestly not too
I've never
sure.
seen The Wire.
But I know Sopranos was kind of like the
Looking it up.
first Breaking Bad type show where it was like really graphic and like
It was cinematic. It
and,
was shot
yeah,
like a movie.
yeah,
like it wasn't
exactly.
like because that was the purpose of TV from the 50s to the 90s was just like it's just entertainment that you can click on and watch anytime.
Right,
That's why
yeah.
sitcoms were so popular. And then they started once The Soprano or The Wire
Yeah,
popped up. They
yeah.
started
When did The
serializing
Wire
it
come
and
out?
made it and shot it like a movie. And that's when TV got good.
when did The Wire come out?
The Wire was 2002 to 2008.
I think
wow.
Sopranos
So,
was in the
yeah,
late
Sopranos
90s.
was the 90s, wasn't it?
Yeah.
99. Okay,
Yeah.
so The Sopranos was first.
Yeah, Sopranos is that's what I thought was kind of the first fucking show that was like that fucking good to where
Yeah.
everyone was like, holy fuck, this is a show.
It
What
was
the fuck?
I need
shot.
to
It was
watch
shot
that shit.
differently. It
Oh
was
my
treated
God,
different.
bro.
It was- yeah.
Sopranos is, in my opinion, the best show of all time.
I need to watch that and Breaking Bad. My dumbass has seen El Camino, not Breaking Bad.
What the
You're
fuck is
so-
wrong with you, dude?
Honestly, at this point, watch Better Call Saul.
Yeah, I've been told.
Yeah,
just
you
watch Better
fucked
Call
up the
Saul, Breaking
timeline.
Bad.
I kind
man.
of, I'm kind of. I always
I
tell
know what
people.
happens in Breaking Bad, but I just haven't seen it.
Yeah,
I'm interested because, like, I think Jesse was talking about it, and he was saying how because he's never seen Breaking Bad, and he was asking like which one to watch first, and I always tell people Better Call Saul, just because you get a different experience than
I
most people.
understand, but at the same time, the flashbacks make no sense and shit. There's a lot of context that you're missing.
Like
going into
the flash forwards, like the
oh yeah,
the
yeah,
black and sorry, I'm just making sure.
yeah.
Okay.
And like not that like that shit matters, but it's just there's like a layer of different shit like throughout the show that you're just not gonna get, you know?
Yeah, I get
Or
it.
and you're not gonna understand the stakes as far as like whenever fucking what's his face shows up,
Mike.
Mike and Gus. Like you're not gonna understand the stakes and the weight behind those characters at all.
But that's what I think
know?
makes it interesting is because
Like
if
Mike, you definitely will because he like is. That's like how Better Call Saul basically sets him up.
Yeah.
But like Gus and shit and the like the overarching like stakes of like the entire fucking politics of what's going on is like Better Call Saul will not be as good if you watch it first.
But
in my opinion.
here's a counter argument to that is if you do watch Better Call Saul first and you're initiated with Gus and Mike and understand what their role and everything is, then when you watch Breaking Bad, the first like season, maybe not the whole first season, but like part of the first season that Gus is introduced, he's totally innocuous. You don't know if he's a crime lord or he's just a fucking guy.
Right.
But like when you watch Breaking Bad after watching Better Call Saul, it's like, oh, I know.
Yeah,
But Walt doesn't know. And I don't know. It's just a different experience.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't think it necessarily like decreases or increases the value of
I just think
either
that
show. But
there's I think there's a reason why they're like that, you know.
yeah.
But
Well, I feel like the reason is because if they would have done Better Call, it would have
right.
been boring
Yeah,
compared
yeah.
to Breaking Bad going
Which
first.
I don't know. Like a lot of people say that that like Breaking Bad is like better and shit, but I feel like rewatchability wise and just like overall like engagement.
yeah.
I like Better Call Saul better because it makes you fucking think a little bit
Better
more.
Call
you
Saul
know?
is a slower burn, but it's a way better payoff.
And yeah, because
is-
like
yeah.
you have to pay attention. I think a little bit more to like what's going on, and like you have to pay attention to the shit they fucking sprinkle in.
Yeah.
And that's why I think you got to watch Breaking Bad first, because then you're always like, at least when I was watching Better Call Saul, I was always like watching it like, oh fuck, like well, how does this connect?
yeah.
I'm always looking for shit and like pausing it, you know, and like trying to figure out how it connects to the overarching thing. So I don't know, but at the same time, that can kind of take you out a little bit, I guess.
Yeah. I'm just interested. I don't think from what I've seen people talk about, especially people that worked on the show, where they get asked like, oh, which one should you watch first? It's kind of like a toss-up from what I've seen people
Interesting,
say.
really.
Yeah. I think
What did fucking Bob Odenkirk say?
Esposito. I can't. Oh my god, what's the guy that plays Gus? I know his name. Giancarlo Esposito.
Yeah.
Despacito.
Giancarlo Despacito.
Despacito. He said that you should watch Better Call Saul first. I don't know
Really?
if that was like a promotional thing or what,
That was
but he
Interesting.
was like based on the like, you know, acting in it and seeing all of it put together. I would rather have people watch Better Call Saul first.
I feel like
is
if
what he
that
said.
interview
Really?
was released
Yeah.
post Better Call Saul, he definitely would have said it no matter what, though, low-key.
Yeah, and I think it was like in the last season he was, or
Yeah.
after the last season he said like,
Wow.
yeah, I kind of recommend people watch that.
See, this
first.
is the times like these are when I wish I could just wipe my fucking brain and just
I know.
experience shit anew.
It would be
Imagine
it would
that,
be fun.
dude.
Dude, if I did that, first thing I'd do is fucking replay Skyrim. Like, just wipe my fucking brain.
If you guys could experience, Leaf said Skyrim. If you guys could experience one show, movie, TV,
I think we did this.
did you?
No, we did
Did we?
this
For the
We all-
first
did.
time again?
I don't think so.
Yeah. For the first time again, yeah.
When-
we?
I don't think we
so.
did. Not on the
Doesn't ring a
cast.
bell.
Not on the cast, at least.
We've
Whatever.
only done
we'll
this
do it
like
again.
5 times.
We'll do it
Yeah.
again, bro.
Okay.
Do it
Whatever.
again. Do it again. What did you experience again for the first time?
I don't know. Too hard a
form of
question.
media?
Go on to the next person.
Skyrim. Skyrim's a good.
Skyrim for sure.
Skyrim's-
bro.
Skyrim's
I played that
fucking
shit
great.
for literally a fucking year straight
Oh.
when it came out when I was like
Same. I was so hype about that. I remember I watched my stepdad play it when it came out for like the first month or so, or the first few months, and then eventually I went to GameStop and
You
got
watch your dad
Skyrim.
play, dude? Your dad's fucking cool, bro.
My stepdad, Mike. He's super into like
That's
all
sick.
video games, like Skyrim, Fallout, all that
Dope
shit.
as fuck.
No, yeah, we talk about it all the time. He's he's really cool. No, I remember I just sat there and watched him play it forever, And then eventually I went out and bought it, and I was so fucking hype about that.
Fuck yeah.
My mom refused to let me get GTA 5 because that was
When was that? How fucking old were you, dude?
2013.
You were like in high school.
I know.
What?
I think I was like 16.
That's crazy. My dad.
My mom didn't want me playing it. Really? Yeah.
Dad bought me that shit.
I
day
mean,
one.
yeah, it's one thing if you're like in like 5th grade or whatever.
I don't know.
but
My mom didn't want me playing it.
As
At
a
that time.
16-year-old,
That's
I mean, fuck.
I just
come on,
remember playing Fable, and I told her that I got a bunch of STDs, and then she didn't let me play it ever.
Oh, in Fable 3.
Bro, I didn't.
Could you get STDs in Fable 3?
I think it was Fable 2.
I didn't realize.
I can't remember.
When I finished Fable 3 on my account where I maxed out the game, I think I had like 131 STDs.
Oh my god! I don't even remember STDs being a part of it.
Yeah.
No,
I just remember every time I
big
played it,
part
I'd
of
come up to my friend, just fuck my friend, we get married, bro.
Pause. Big pause on that, dude.
Hold
That's a
up,
fucking
hold up.
pause.
Fuck my. He would come over. We'd
Hopefully your
fuck.
friend.
Get married, have a baby or two.
You get an achievement for
Pause
that.
on that.
Yeah.
Yep, starting a business with the online character.
Bro,
and starting,
let me-
starting a family.
Bro.
Fable's fucking awesome. You see
Bro.
they're rebooting it?
Just
They
let me
are.
impregnate you, bro. I just want to impregnate you.
Just once.
Just for
once.
the achievement.
I just
For
want,
the achievement,
I
let me
just want
hit.
to feel your boy cervix.
Just
please.
for the 50
Yeah,
gamer
for the
score,
gamer
let me
score,
hit.
let me
For
hit,
the
bro.
gamer score, let me hit.
I didn't know your mom was all strict like that back in the day. It's brutal.
No, I mean she never used. I mean she still is the same person that she is today that she was back then. Like when she went out, she was still
Right? Yeah.
cursed all the time and stuff. But when she was around me, she never cursed.
That's fucking wild.
And I
bro.
remember like when I first started working at my job because my mom worked there first. They would be like, your mom was probably cool as fuck. Like she would let you do anything, and I'm like, no, she was
Yeah.
like not necessarily strict, but like she kept me like on the right track.
I feel like honestly, bro, like up until I was like, 12 or whatever, like my parents were fine, like, but I feel like I corrupted my own parents by the time I was 16, bro.
Really?
Yeah, dude. I was just too reckless of a kid, and they were just like, "Fuck it, dude, we give up," kind of shit. Like, like,
So funny.
yeah, bro. But I mean, like, respect to them because, like, at least I wasn't fucking out doing more retarded shit than I already was. You know? Because like, they would like let me smoke in the fucking basement when I was fucking like 16 and shit.
Yeah.
And like, cause like when I was like a sophomore, like we fucking snuck out at 3 a.m. once, like picked up a couple chicks, fucking took the bong with us and shit. Literally fucking like rolled my fucking car down the hill in neutral so my parents didn't hear it fucking start. And shit.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I mean, by the time I was 16, I was just like, I wasn't gonna fucking
feel-
listen. So my parents were like, just like do whatever, but just like fucking, try to do it under our roof. Don't be dumb.
I feel like
Yeah,
that's
and
then
that's
they would let-
smart. Once I
Yeah.
turned 18,
They would let my buddies come over and drink and shit.
Once I
so.
turned 18, my mom let me drink in the house, but she was like, "You stay in the house, like,
Right, yeah.
Don't be stupid." And I'm like, "Okay, whatever."
And I mean, let's be honest, bro. Like, most of our parents already knew what the fuck we were getting into, anyway. But it's just more of a thing of like, is it worth fucking going through this right now with this
Yeah.
fucking kid, or like, is he not? He's being smart enough with it to where we're not gonna fucking
I mean,
make a stink,
It's an interesting kind of question. I feel like as a parent, like
My
how do you
parents
handle
always
that?
fucking knew, probably,
know.
dude. They always fucking knew, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, they had told me before, bro. Like, and like even like my buddy's parents and shit. Like, like we would fucking. I'd go over to his place and we'd just like rip cod and get fucking shit faced till 4 a.m. And it's like, bro, they fucking heard us like getting rowdy downstairs.
Yeah.
Obviously, they fucking knew we were like drinking.
Yeah.
They just didn't like bust us because they knew. Okay, at least they're
safe here.
yeah, at least they're chilling here and not fucking, being stupid.
Yeah.
Shit.
There was because I never drank in high school. The summer after high school, I
Nerd.
did everything under the fucking sun.
Nerd.
Yeah, I know. But, like,
Fucking band nerd. Band
Actually, I didn't
geek.
do shit either until I was like 12. When I was 12.
What do you mean until you were 12?
Wait. Actually, that was like the only time
I remember I didn't do fentanyl for the first time until I was 12.
I was 12.
Yeah,
When I was
dude.
12, I did so
Whenever
much fentanyl.
Fortnite
My
came out.
mom
When did
came
Fortnite
home.
come out?
I don't
know.
fucking
Battle
know.
Royale. That was like 2017, actually. I was probably like 15 or 16. But it was like
I
my
was
birthday.
12.
I'm
I was-
talking about not doing stuff until out of high school, and you're like, no, I agree. I didn't do anything until I was 12.
I guess never mind. I'm wrong. I always think it was my 15th birthday or some shit. It was whenever Fortnite came out, but I was playing Fortnite. Me and my brother Forrest, his setup was right next to mine. We used to play right next to each other.
Yeah.
He was like, bro, for your birthday, and he whipped out the bong. He was all like, you're gonna rip this bong. We're gonna play Fortnite. I was like, fuck, and I ripped the bong, and then I was playing Fortnite with my brother, and they're like getting shit on, and he's like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? He turns to his right. I'm sitting in a bush eating Doritos. I don't even have the controller in my hand.
What was that first fucking high like for you, bro?
Dude, it was. I don't even know how to describe it. Honestly, it was just fucking. I just felt awesome and badass. I was just
Yeah.
chilling with my brother playing Fortnite with all his older friends and shit. I was just like, bro, this is dope.
First time I fucking smoked, I was with my buddy, and we fucking. He literally had a fucking bag of shake. It's like a baggie, like a sandwich bag with like like a half an inch of fucking like a half an inch of only weed at the bottom, and we fucking like snuck out of his house at like fucking. I don't know, midnight or some shit, and went underneath his fucking deck in the backyard, and I took like maybe one hit, and I was like, this shit doesn't work. What the fuck? And then we like emerged out of the fucking underneath the deck, and I look up at this fucking streetlight, dude. Immediate fucking tunnel vision, bro. Literally,
yeah.
the craziest fucking tunnel vision I've ever had to this day. It was like a mandala, bro.
The first time I got high, we went into like the woods to smoke.
Classic, dude.
And
Classic.
we were walking back to the car, and I was like, I don't feel shit. Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't think it's working for me. And then
Was this the first time you ever smoked?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then as we were getting to the car, I was trying to get in the car, and I was like, I can't feel my legs. I was freaking out because I was like, I can't feel my
Damn,
legs.
bro.
There's something wrong.
Full total freak out, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And
like
then we went back to my friend's house, and then I just remember one of my friends was like eating Pringles, and I kept like smacking his face with my feet.
oh my god, dude.
Did y'all ever smoke out of a water bottle or an apple?
Apple.
Remember that guy?
Apple
No.
many times out of an apple, many times out of like what I used to do, and my parents would fucking bust me out with these all the fucking time, bro. I would back before they were like they gave up, you know. But like I would fucking take a Powerade bottle, right? And then I would take a socket, and then I would take a mechanical pencil, bro. So you know how mechanical pencil, like there's like it has like the eraser end
Yeah.
or whatever, and then like the middle part that you like comes out, right? So I would like cut that middle part in half on the fucking plastic, and then fucking put the outside like, you know, fucking shell of the pencil like in the fucking Gatorade bottle, and then like tape it, fucking make it airtight, and then I would literally have a removable bowl, bro.
I love how
I would
Turn into a
remove
fucking engineer
yeah, I would,
for the homemade bong.
I would remove the fucking the inside like sleeve thing and have a fucking bowl like sucking carbon and shit, bro.
I love how no amount of education and engineering will ever amount to what potheads can do with anything to smoke out of.
Yeah, for
They're
real.
like, I'll make this work.
Yeah, but the
It's like, I
apple
have
is
a
a
backpack
classic.
and duct tape. It's like, yeah, I can make this work.
The apple is a classic one, dude. Then you just take a bite out of it afterwards, bro.
Yeah.
Classic, dude.
I'd always get me and my old friend Logan. We were like fucking 14 to like 17. I'd always go over to his house, and then His room was big as fuck, and he had a walk-in closet. And his parents did not know, so then we'd go in his walk-in closet, and we'd put towels at the bottom of the door frame, so like the smoke would go out or it did smell. And then his closet was so small, we'd literally be sitting with our legs like inside of each other's legs, just passing a fucking apple back and forth.
Bro,
There's so many times he would light my nose on fire with the lighter while he was trying to light
Bro,
it for me.
the inside of the closet is so fucking funny, dude, because you know that shit fucking reeks so bad. Like, bro, at least I was fucking smart enough to, like, so back in the day, I would have the fucking, Powerade bong, dude, classic. And then I would fucking have another Powerade as well, another fucking Powerade bottle, and I would stuff that shit full of dryer sheets, sploof.
You make a spoof out of it.
Yeah, and then fucking you're good as golden. But that's also tough because it's the most obvious fucking shit. If you like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it works. I mean,
it's I don't know. In a way, it's like a lot easier to fucking like hide the bong versus like a fucking
some
Powerade
bottle fucking shit
full of fucking dryer sheets. Like they had that shit back. Like I wasn't the first person to fucking come up with that shit. Like they know what the fuck that is. But yeah, fucking classic times, bro.
Yeah. So if I could go back and experience anything, it would be that.
Honestly, yeah. I honestly, bro, that's like that would probably be my answer. Honestly, yeah, it would be. It would be one specific time I wake and bake before school, dude. It'd be one specific time. It was me and fucking my buddy and his fucking two cousins, bro. And we rolled this fucking pencil fucking dick joint, dude. The tiniest joint of all time. And we went to these fucking apartments that were like I don't know, maybe like a mile away from our fucking high school.
Where?
And I forget what apartments, but yeah, like a mile away.
What's
from
the cross street?
I have no fucking clue, dude. I was high, bro. But fucking yeah, we went to these apartments. You know the garages that are like at the back of apartments.
Yeah.
A lot of the time. We climbed onto the fucking back of the roof between like some trees and like the back of the roof on those fucking garages, and we fucking ripped this joint, dude. And like 5 minutes later, bro, I was fucking walking into school, and all of reality looked like it was coming through a fucking Pokemon card, bro. I swear to God. Everything was framed like a fucking Pokemon card, like fucking Mewtwo, bro. I was seeing like fucking Japanese symbols and shit. Everything looked like a fucking Mewtwo card, dude. It was fucking crazy, bro.
See,
it's the most high I've ever been, I think, to this day. But like back in the day, dude, the shit that was so weird about that shit is like, I would just tank that. I'd be like, cool, and then go to school. Like, what? I would fucking have a panic attack nowadays if I tried to fucking do that shit.
Yeah,
like,
dude,
if I tried to go to fucking college in front of like an entire fucking like college fucking lectures full of people, dude, I would fucking freak out if I was that high. There's no way. How the fuck did I do that? I don't understand.
Like friends that show up to work like high every day out of their mind, and I'm like, I don't know how you do this.
Yeah.
Because I've always been, even like when I was smoking, like I was smoking like once a day for like 8 months to a year. And then my bong broke. And then I was like, well, I'm done with weed. But like, I would just take one hit out of the bong and I'd be done for.
That's still
I would
how
only do
am,
that
dude.
like at night.
Dude, I used to have coworkers at PF Chang's that would fucking microdose shrooms before they came to work.
But
that's
microdosing's fine.
Yeah, that's not too
Microdose,
bad.
and then some of them would just straight up take a couple grams and then go to work.
Okay, that's different.
What?
Even
And they would low-key be functioning fine.
But even
like,
then, I feel like I function, even though I've only ever done drugs in Minecraft. When I'm playing, in my character in Minecraft, when I do take shrooms, I feel like my character in Minecraft overtaking weed is far, like, I'm able to focus on stuff a lot more.
So
that's true.
Swim.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Your buddy Swim.
Yeah. Everything that we've been talking about has been in Minecraft.
Someone who isn't me.
Yeah.
My buddy Swim. But yeah, like honestly, yeah, my buddy Swim is way more functional on shroomies than weed for the most part. It depends though, because like, well, I mean, you pass a certain threshold. That's my buddy Swim now. You pass a certain threshold, and it's like fucking,
You gotta
li-
sit down.
Yeah, you're basically laying on the ground and listening to music. That's all
Yeah.
you can fucking do, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, not that I would know. That's just what my buddy Swim tells me.
Yes, as he would say.
I like the in Minecraft one a lot more than Swim. Personally, I think it's funny.
I don't know what you're talking about. My
Swimming
buddy
in
Swim is a real
Minecraft.
person, dude.
I had to do. There was one of the podcasts I was editing where I said I would literally kill somebody, and I don't remember what it was about. But I was listening to it, and I was like, "Oh, I have to add in like a 1 second beat of me going in Minecraft."
This is
Like into the mic after that, because that's probably not great.
Nah, it's fine, bruh. I don't know. Like with the fucking like crazy AI shit that they have, like looking for fucking.
yeah.
I think it's just
Like
about like
flagging posts.
demonetization and shit. Which I mean, we're not
Nah,
going to make
I was
money
gonna
on this
say not
anyway,
that we're gonna,
but
but like at the same time, I feel like shit that's more, which fucking sucks. Fuck you, YouTube. I don't know if you wanna.
you can't say
No,
that.
no, fuck YouTube.
Fuck
Actually,
it.
You're gonna come to our house.
Fuck that bitch, Susan.
Two fucking
She's dead.
3-minute ads is crazy. One after another is fucking insane.
Yeah, bro, they got me-
unskippable too.
They got me. They got me paying
Not
YouTube Premium.
unskippable 3-minute ads.
No, yeah, never
I've
mind. Not
never
the 3
had
minutes,
that.
but
yeah.
you'll have unskippable like 3 in a row 40-second ads.
Yeah, so
sometimes.
it's basically
That shit's
3
bad.
minutes of
I don't
ads.
even
So
get
it's
that.
unskippable.
I've only ever gotten 2
Really?
in a row.
I only get that if I'm watching like a long ass video. It's, like,
Really?
in the middle. Yeah.
Ah, shit, I never got that. Yeah.
Maybe I'm
Anytime
just
it's
retarded,
unskippable, it's been like 10 seconds.
but- Really?
10 to 15 seconds at most.
Dude, why
yeah.
are you being a YouTube shill right now, bro?
What do you
the
mean?
Fuck is
Yeah, you need
wrong?
to
I'm
hop on
not.
this YouTube hating fucking
Yeah,
bandwagon
you're
right
fucking-
now.
You're a
I
fucking
speak
shill,
the truth.
dude.
I'm not
You're a
gonna.
corporate shill, bro. Get the fuck
I'm
out
not
of here
saying
with
they're
that.
great. I'm just,
It's crazy seeing the transition though of all like Netflix and all the ad companies now that everything is becoming digital. They're becoming a lot more greedy and like now there's the fucking premium of every streaming
Yeah.
service.
Yeah, 'cause they need to make
not have
money.
Fucking ads.
Yeah, I mean,
because they can't, because they have no market otherwise.
Yeah, I mean, me and my buddies were talking about fucking YouTube TV is like fucking $170 a month, dude.
What
Is it
the
really?
fuck?
Yeah.
Well, I know.
That shit's crazy.
For
and then
what plan
plus,
though?
like,
Because I know my dad uses YouTube
it's for
TV
like a
over
family.
cable.
It's for like a family plan.
Okay.
But which is like, but still, bro, like that shit is so fucking wild that like, bro, we thought like $200 a month for a cable bill was fucking bad for our like parents back in the day, but like that shit, like, it's way worse now, bro. It's
Yeah.
way worse
And
than
YouTube,
fucking
that's just
the
one
cost of
service.
cable.
You gotta have Netflix.
Yeah,
and shit.
exactly.
You gotta
I was
Max
gonna
if you
say.
want to watch a certain show and
Yeah.
shit. Like,
Shit's fucking wild. I guess it's easier to just like 1 month to like kind of stagger it and then like, do 1 month on this one, 1 month on that one or whatever. Like I'm pretty on top of that shit. I always like cancel my shit if I'm not using it.
yeah,
but
I'm
like,
not gonna lie. I fucking pirate everything.
Is that another fucking bleep, dude? What
I
the
just go,
fuck?
wait, no, never mind. I
Someone who's a me,
Fortnite.
my buddy
I
Swim.
don't do anything. My friends swim.
I buy everything.
I buy everything
through legal means.
Yeah, and then my friend Swim will show me how to access it once I
Yeah.
legally loan
This is
own
ju-
the license.
just
on the
for
internet.
entertainment
I love
purposes.
corporations. I don't know about you guys.
Yes.
I think
I'm
love
actually a
s-
huge fan of YouTube TV.
I'm probably just being
I wish
paranoid
my
at this
company
point.
would make me work more with fewer breaks.
yes. That's actually exactly what I was thinking.
Fuck, dude.
What did y'all do on Christmas?
Not much.
Say it into the mic. Jesse.
Your mom.
Ah!
We went to watch Nosferatu.
Oh, we did see Nosferatu. Do you
Yeah.
mind if we talk about it? I know that you haven't seen
I want to see that shit.
Oh,
I want to
fuck
see that shit in like
off.
a day or two. And then,
Fuck
then we can
you!
talk
Why
about
did
it.
you come
Fuck.
and Why didn't you come and fucking see with us on
I was with
Christmas?
my family,
You
bro.
had friends.
Who cares about that shit? I'm fucking 1,200 miles away from my family, Leaf.
I'm
You're
not.
You're fucking privileged, bro. That's bullshit.
I'm privileged.
Yeah, dude. I'm fucking. How am I not your family, bro? Come
I love
on.
my friends.
I'm fucking alone on Christmas,
Bro,
Leaf.
this is the
I want Mr.
this is
Quo.
the extended family that I see after Christmas.
Dude, that's fucking bullshit, dude.
Do you know the video I'm talking about?
No,
I don't know.
I
you
wasn't
were
paying
laughing at
attention for fucking any of that.
Fuck.
Is my fucking gain not cranked enough? I feel like I'm. I mean, that was
I
really
haven't
loud.
even paying
But
attention to my shit. Is my shit the same?
What the fuck?
Everybody's the same.
Yeah, mine's
What the
about
fuck
same.
is up with this interface? I don't understand why it has no fucking headroom, dude. Isn't all of them like cranked all the fucking way? The gain knobs?
No, they're all at like noon,
Oh, okay.
but they're going up
Turn-
to the 16.
Turn my. Oh, really?
Yeah,
Huh. Oh,
they're
I
going up
guess
to
they are.
16. Yeah,
What the
the waveform for some reason isn't
Yeah.
showing it, but
Sometimes I get too stuck on the fucking visuals, bro. I just have
Yeah,
to trust
no.
my ear more, bro.
no, it's been the same as it has for like the past 3 podcasts, so I'm just not
Yeah.
gonna touch it.
That's fair. Then you can just apply the same fucking editing bullshit
Yeah.
for sure.
Wait, we didn't even finish the last question, Jesse. What would you experience for the first time?
That was like
If you
9
could.
years
We've
ago.
gone so fucking off topic.
It doesn't matter, dude. This is the beauty of the cast, bro.
Ugh.
It's called the weave.
We're
bro.
living in the moment.
It's called the weave. We're doing our best Trump
weave?
right now. Yeah, dude. Trump, my guy. Trump the weave, bro.
What the fuck are you talking
Trump
about?
the weave.
Trump is that's the weave, bro. You get off topic, but you still keep the fucking idea in the back of your mind, like old Leaf there,
Oh, I see. I
and
see.
you just weave it right back in, dude. The weave, bro.
He does have a
That
point
was-
right
I
there.
don't know
Yeah.
what the fuck
That-
he's talking about.
Good weave right there.
Thank you.
Good
thank you.
weave.
That was a good weave?
That was a
That
great
was a
weave.
good weave.
right
I don't
there.
understand what the fuck you're talking about.
He just brought it back to the question, bro. He's weaving. He's keeping it in his mind. He's smarter than all of us, dude. Jesse, answer the question.
That shit made my brain hurt.
Me and Leaf are just on the weave train. Do you guys don't understand? It's okay.
Yeah, start weaving.
Yeah,
Start
dude.
weaving.
Like honestly, bro, that's
It's like I
all,
lost brain cells after
That's
that.
look, dude, if you don't know how to do a weave, bro, then we might as well quit the
I
cast.
feel like that'd be just getting back on topic.
no, it's called the weave, bro. It's called the weave because
for it.
because look at where it took us, bro. It took us on a fucking magical
We
journey
went on
through time,
an
dude.
adventure.
Yeah, magical journey through fucking space and time back to our past. So what's your answer to the question, Jerry?
I would experience. I would probably experience the Lord of the Rings for the first time.
That's
Lord
fair.
of the Rings.
Fucking-
That's a
Yeah,
good answer.
I would-
knew it.
'cause-
See, yeah, movies.
I
yeah,
knew it.
that's
Because
fair.
like when I watched just like the rest of us, I've seen those movies a bazillion times, and they came out when we were kids. So I remember watching those movies when I was like a kid, and then by the time that I was old enough to realize what was going on in the
the
movie,
metaphor, you know.
yeah, by the time that I realized what was going on in the movie, I had seen it 1,000 times, and now they resonate me still greatly today.
Right.
But it would have been cool to be able to experience it as a 26-year-old guy.
Totally, bro.
Being able to experience something like that again.
I just recently watched fucking Blade Runner, and I'm honestly glad that I'd never watched that before.
I've also never seen Blade
Fucking
Runner.
phenomenal.
So fucking dude, Blade Runner is fucking.
I think
one of my favorite
2049 is
movies.
better,
I haven't seen
Really?
in
either
my
Blade
opinion.
Runners.
Yeah.
I'll have to watch that one, but yeah, I just watched that the other day, and it's like, holy fuck, is that movie good, dude?
Because we were
Great
Jeff
movies.
and I were talking about the speech at the end of Blade Runner and how it's only like
Tears in the Rain.
like
I haven't seen that shit, so don't spoil it.
Well, let's
Okay.
not
I
spoil
also
it for
don't
Leaf.
know anything about it, low key. So
Different segue.
Fuck.
I want to talk about
I always
that.
think it's nice. Like it's always funny, like looking back on things that you used to consume when you were little, and you're like, bro, my little brain actually had no fucking idea
Yeah.
what I was
no,
consuming.
that's part of what we were talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah,
What it was trying to say, like,
Yeah.
like Kent was saying, like, rewatching that movie as an adult or rewatching that scene as an adult is like, damn, like, that shit is so much fucking more meaning. And I'm just glad that I was able to experience fucking Blade Runner as an adult, being able to fucking see the allegory in it, you know?
because
Well, let's watch it. Let's talk about it once Leaf's seen it.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
I mean, we're just, we
Yeah,
don't
let's
have to
talk
get
about
into,
it
like,
once.
specifics of the movie. or
I'm
anything.
just saying that the speech it's short. As a kid when I saw it, I was like, okay, what's the fucking point of that? But as an adult, it is the most deeply human thing that you could ask for out of a speech. It's so simple, and it proves that the replicants deserve better.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's so sad because of that. But,
Definitely
yeah.
watch Blade Runner. It's so fucking. I'm gonna have to watch 2049. What's that? Is it on any streaming services?
I think I have it on Blu-ray.
Nice, dude. Can I hit that vape can? I don't know where the fuck mine went.
Yeah.
Thanks, bro.
What were you gonna say, Jesse?
So different segue.
Since we can't talk about movies.
Well, we can talk about movies, just not Blade Runner, because Leaf hasn't seen Blade Runner.
Or Nosferatu.
We can't talk about good
Or
movies that
Nosferatu.
one of us haven't seen yet.
Yeah,
So
let's
upsetting.
talk about. So it's the December 29th.
Yeah.
We're going into the new year.
Yeah.
What are some of our highlights as individuals and as a group?
I have completely zoned out what the fuck happened this year.
Well, what was something cool that happened to you? What was a cool thing that happened to you this year, Ken?
Went to New York.
Yeah, that was
pretty
awesome.
sick. That was fun.
Okay.
I enjoyed New York.
I produced an album.
Yeah.
Trip to New York,
Yeah.
produced an album. That's
Yeah.
all great stuff. That's all great stuff.
Went to Iceland.
Yeah,
Say
Iceland.
that again. I went to Iceland.
Excellent.
I'm also kind of. I'm blanking. I was not prepared to hear that on the drop
Yeah,
of a dime
let's
like
so Ken, answer the question first. Ken, tell us about your trip to New York. Why was it the highlight of your 2024?
Because
You've been.
I always wanted to go. Never
yeah.
been.
I've known you for 8 years, and you've talked about New York nonstop for 8 years.
That's not true.
You
When
have
have I-
always
Big
talked about
Apple.
tonight.
When have I ever talked about the City of Angels that much?
Tell us about the City of Angels, baby.
So, yeah, it was great. Abby and I stayed in a little hostel up in Harlem, and then we hung out, and it was right behind the Apollo Theater. We could see it from the window, which was pretty sick.
Is that where Lincoln got shot?
No.
Yes, it is. You have your history wrong. Go on.
Oh, Jimmy Carter died today.
Jimmy Carter died today?
I thought he died like fucking 5 years ago, dude.
No,
Yeah,
he's
wasn't that guy like 120,
Dude,
dude?
excuse
He's
me,
100.
Excuse me for being uninformed. I'm like, I recognize that name. I cannot remember who that
He
is.
was
President.
he was the
President.
Okay, that's what I thought.
he was
He's
known,
that-
he
he's
was
that
known
one-
for the Iranian hostage crisis
Oh, okay. Is
and
this
kind of
real?
fumbling that.
He's that one little guy.
The one little guy.
He's that
From
one little
everything that
guy.
I understand, he didn't really do much in his presidency. He wasn't really notable, but he's a really good guy from everything that I've seen. Like he was building homes for Habitat for Humanity when he was like 95.
Oh, damn.
Still, like he was out there doing it.
I see
Like
that.
he's
Shout out Jimmy Carter.
Jimmy Carter. I am a big fan of you.
If you're watching Jimmy Carter,
All
shout out.
right. Go on. You stayed by the Apollo Theater.
Yeah, and we just hit some nice restaurants. We went to this French restaurant that was fucking delicious.
What'd you get?
It was
A baguette.
It was a. Oh, escargot. I got escargot.
We got
baguette.
They got some French fries
Pommes frites.
and some spaghetti, because that's all French.
Oh,
the
yeah.
French.
Spaghetti.
It's spaghetti.
My lasagna. It was a salmon with a beurre blanc sauce.
Oh
And
my
Beurre
God,
blanc?
dude.
yeah, beurre
Why'd you
blanc.
ask this
Beurre
question?
blanc?
Beurre blanc.
Beurre blanc?
Blanc.
What is that?
Blanc as in white, and beer as in butter.
Oh.
So it was like a butter sauce, basically.
You could have just said that, bruh.
White butter
No,
sauce.
because I sound more educated when I go beurre blanc.
Could have just said that. Could have just said white butter sauce. Go on.
And then it was a crepe filled with like cabbage and onions, and it was the fucking most delicious
Oh,
thing.
what's a French word for that? You missed your another opportunity.
Oignon. Oignon on kibis.
Okay.
Is that actually how they say that?
I don't fucking know. When I'm being racist towards the French, yes, that is how they say it. It was fucking delicious. It was so fucking good. And Abby got this. It was a chicken with asparagus and something else. I can't remember. But the chicken inside was so moist and tender, and the outside was so crisp, and it was so fucking good. And we've talked about. I've said this to people. I hate French cuisine in terms of like it's overpriced, it's small portions, and it's like
It's petite, as they would say.
yeah,
in French.
un petit. And it's like it's pretentious. I've always thought it's like, oh, it's pretentious. Like, just get some like good wholesome food. I don't know, but then every time I've had French food, I'm like, this is the best thing I've ever had. It's worth
I've
it.
ever
It's
had
worth the
French
price.
Didn't they just like steal all their shit from Italians or what, dude?
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know the history of.
I'm just gonna go. I'm
French
just gonna
cuisine.
roll with that.
As an Italian,
No idea.
I don't know.
I didn't know you were Italian.
I am Italian.
I didn't know you're a wop.
That's like
You can probably you probably fucking censor that one. I don't know. I don't know if
No,
that's
we
a
can make
safe-
fun of Dagos. It's
I,
fine.
I don't know if that's I think I think
I'm
it's fine.
Italian, bro. You have
I mean,
the pass.
they said
I give you the pass.
they said wop all the time in fucking tires, so I feel like that's kind of the standard.
I don't
right
even
now,
know
right?
what that means, honestly.
Well, evidently, I always thought it standing for without papers.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
But it's not. That's incorrect. Fucking what do you call it? Where a word comes from?
Slur?
No, where a word comes from.
Slur.
Fucking
The etymology?
yeah, incorrect etymology
Oh.
for that. It's like I guess it was like basically like because they always used to say like guapo. They used to refer to each other as guapo, which is
Oh.
like handsome or whatever, and then they like fucking racist people just basically co-opted
Yeah,
that.
yeah. That's how it goes.
Which is not as bad as without papers. So I mean,
Yeah.
you know. But anyway, go on with your New York trip after my fucking racist
Your
tirade.
race. And here's what I think of the Lebanese. Let's just go around the world and say.
No, I'm good.
Oh.
I'm good on that. Thank you, though.
No, but I saw a little like small comedy show in Brooklyn.
Oh,
And it
nice.
was-
Who was
It was
there?
small people.
No one that
one
you
of them,
knew?
I guess one of them was a writer for SNL.
oh
What
shit.
do you remember who they were?
I can't remember.
Damn, dude.
No idea. But they were funny. I remember that everybody that went up was pretty goddamn funny.
Nice.
Was it expensive or no?
No, it was like maybe like a $10 cover.
Oh,
And it
shit,
was
yeah,
a
that's
small
nothing.
little venue. Yeah, it was cool.
I've never been to a comedy show. Actually, I need to go.
I have to
Neither
go. Right before
I look at
COVID,
you.
Jesse, Jake, and I went to a comedy show in Omaha, and it was like the week before COVID.
Right.
But we went there, and we had such a fucking fun time. And because COVID hit, we weren't able to go back until it reopened, like whenever
It
later.
would have been a weekly thing for sure.
We would have
Yeah.
gone down the rabbit hole of
You
stand-up
guys would
comedy.
have started being fucking hack, bomb stand-ups. Hack, bomb. You would have bombed every week, probably.
You're gonna choke and bomb and choke.
That's a bomb.
No, we would have been fine.
We
It
would've
would have
been
been fun.
fine.
I think we can.
Yeah, we would have been.
We could write some decent stand-up. I
know,
feel like.
After
I think
learning-
people think it's way fucking easier than it actually is, bro.
I mean, just like with anything in life, the more you do it.
To
I
be-
mean,
I think it's also
'cause
about
I got
like,
up there and I bombed pretty hard, but the only reason why I bombed pretty hard is because I didn't have a good delivery.
and
like a
you
good
didn't even
punchline.
bomb. You just like it was just kind of a little incoherent.
Yeah.
To be
But
honest,
like you have the confidence. I feel like if you have the confidence and you keep the gas, you keep your foot on the pedal,
I don't
it's
know.
never going to be really bad
Yeah.
because the only thing people are like is the only time you really bomb is when you lack confidence and you start to flounder and you don't know what to say.
I think it depends on where you're at too, because if you go to like a legit open mic, then people are just gonna fucking destroy you, bro.
I mean, what is a legit open mic? You
Yeah.
know,
like
it's
like a legit like comedy like only open mic. That's like
Yeah.
you know in like a bigger city like fucking like Austin or New York or some shit. Like you wouldn't just be able to walk in there and like people would definitely make fun of you.
I mean, have you been to like an open mic?
No, but from what I understand, that's like all I listen to is like comedy podcasts.
Wow.
So like from what I understand about like just how like people who run open mics kind of treat people who suck at first, they just get fucking destroyed.
Well, and I think it's also kind of like take criticism where you can. Obviously,
Right,
like you
yeah.
should be open to criticism all the time, but you should also kind of have like a level of irreverence because I mean, how bad have you truly bombed if you walk off the stage and you don't let what anybody says to you get to you?
right. And as long as
You
one
haven't
person,
bombed as long as you're like whatever. I fucking went up there and
as
I
long
did
as,
it.
Yeah.
as
Like,
long
I
as
don't
one
know.
person finds you entertaining. I mean, how many shows have we played where
Just got to find your niche.
But
we played to a room full of people and only one person came up to us after the show and was like, "Yeah, that was really good." You
In
know?
my opinion, I think it's if you are like a competent musician, I think it's way easier to get up on stage and play a fucking show of music than like a stand up.
Well, it's just art craft to art craft. It doesn't matter what art craft. I mean,
Yeah.
as long as one person finds you interesting, I mean, who says that you really bombed?
Even if you
Yeah.
are, I mean, look at like Wesley Willis.
Yeah.
Like objectively abhorrent
I had to
and
think
horrible.
about who the fuck that was for a second.
But I mean,
I don't even know who that is.
that man. Oh,
Rock and roll
McDonald's.
I know
Rocket.
exactly who that is.
It doesn't matter because
McDonald's makes you fat.
it doesn't matter because he never let it get to him. People loved him for who he was, and
Yeah, I
like
guess
Now he
that's
has a
fair.
following.
yeah, people might like end up criticizing him. They will because his music is terrible.
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
like fuck it. At the end of the day, he had fun doing it. He had fans that adored him, and doesn't really matter. You
I
know?
think I guess there's more of a difference between like going up there with confidence and then going up there and being arrogant when you're fucking still new.
Yeah, arrogance is.
Yeah.
Don't be arrogant.
Yeah,
be
for sure.
confident, but like
Like I see dudes.
have self awareness.
I see
guess.
dudes like go up there on fucking Kill Tony and just make themselves look like fucking dickheads because they're just arrogant
Yeah,
and not good.
Dude,
you know?
there was a show we played at the Alibi House with Zaftig, and fucking, I honestly can't even remember their name, but I probably should not name them. But it was one of the very first opening band. It was all these very young guys.
Yeah.
But like even the way the guitarist is dressed, I honestly thought he was gonna fucking shred. 'Cause he's wearing like a cut off flannel bandana. He's like looked like Slash and shit. He's like,
Yeah.
he's like, yeah, I've been playing for years. I fucking rip guys, blah blah blah. They get up there, bro. They are all looking at each, like they start the song and like they're fucking up so bad they're all looking at each other like and stopping what they're playing, looking at each other in the middle of their set.
Yeah. You
And
can't.
then, like, I don't even know if this was a bit or if they fucking just like this is actually how it's supposed to go. But the next song, they're like, "This song is different every time we play it." It just sounded like fucking shit, bro. I will give them kudos. They played their whole set still, though.
That's
I mean,
so
Every
funny.
song you could tell, like,
Yeah,
was
that's-
at the end of the day, they're getting up and doing
Yeah,
it.
but
Like,
don't sit there and be like, "Oh, I fucking shred, bro," like, and be cocky about shit when you fucking
No.
obviously suck.
Yeah.
There's a difference between a band like that that's like cocky about it,
Yeah.
and is like, no, we are really good,
Yeah.
compared to like what was that one band that we played with that you were like, I have to leave.
Oh, the Black Realm,
this-
dude. Oh, I just named them.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll
no.
believe it. I'll believe it.
Bleep that out.
We shouldn't.
I don't think they're still active anymore, dude. Those guys are fucking dickheads. bro.
I loved them.
That was one of the most entertaining shows I've ever
That
seen.
I
in my
couldn't.
entire
It was
life.
too much of a train wreck. I couldn't
It
handle
was-
it. bro.
I'm
And
going to
I
remember that show
love
forever
a
'cause it
shit
was
show.
so
I hate
entertaining
it.
and
I
fun.
love a shit show so much.
Literally, the
What even
dude that was
happened?
the fucking lead singer.
He was
during,
trashed.
He was so
They were
trash.
all trash.
Right when he got up on stage, he was literally in the middle of fucking mic check, and he was like, "Check the mic for me," and then the dude fucking yelled into the mic for half a second, and then literally got on his knees and started fucking playing random shit on the guitar. He was fucking like
The
gone.
sound guy was like, no,
blacked out.
I need you to check your fucking mic.
And like the entire time, like the mic kept fucking falling, like the stand kept coming loose and falling down, bro. And there's like a fucking
the mic
certain
kept
point-
turning away from him, and
Yeah.
he kept singing into the opposite end of
Yeah,
the
he was
mic.
singing like the wrong end of the mic and shit, dude.
It was so awesome. I loved
They
it.
That's
were so
fucking
much
awesome.
fun. They were so much like I
Look,
prefer a band that is entertaining than to a band that goes up there and just plays their set like regular guys.
look, bro, we're never going to drink that much before a show.
well,
Period.
no, it's just
If I ever catch any of you guys doing
No.
that, bro, I'll fucking slap you
I
in the
know
face.
there was a Christmas show that people before the show kept buying me shots, and I think I was like 5 shots deep. And I think this is before you. I think this was with Bladen.
Yeah.
And I went up there, and I did fine, but I could tell I was like, oh, I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
I was,
Dude, Tyler was a little fucking sauce when I showed up fucking last night. He ended up being fine, but I was fucking
Yeah.
giving him shit. I was like, Don't fucking
Don't
have
do
another
that,
drink,
yeah.
bro." Like,
I'm like,
Jesus
oh, I know
fucking
my limit
Christ.
now. Yeah.
Yeah. He's like walking up, fucking leaning, like slurring his words. I was like, bro, you guys gone in 30 minutes, dude. Come on, bro.
You're fine.
He was fine. He was fine, though. It was just funny. But, like, I don't know. I like, they're fucking young. And, like, I don't want them to get in the habit of doing that, obviously.
Yeah.
It's not the greatest
Stay
thing in the
clear
world.
about it. I
but
hope they have like the
They do.
self-awareness to
They do.
realize like, oh, that's
They definitely.
shouldn't make this a habit. But I mean, it is kind of funny if
It's funny every once in a while. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, like, the last show we played at fucking 44, I was pretty lit right before we went on. But to be honest, that was such a fun show. So
That was a
It's
lot
like
of
when we
fun.
saw Ween, like how Diener was trash during that one verse of
she fucks me.
the Blarney. No, it was the Blarney Stone where he's like,
Oh, and you just stopped singing.
yeah, he was like, I don't remember what he said. He was saying something about he's got like barnacles on his balls or something. It was like an alternate verse, but you could tell that he had to like stop and like redo it. And it's like, it's funny for like a little bit, but if he wasn't able to like get through any of the songs without fucking up,
it would just be like
okay.
it would be like kind of fuck you to the fans in a way.
Yeah, it's like, yeah,
But yeah, he was
it's a fine line.
he was so shit faced during that show. So funny,
He
dude.
was so
She fucks me.
Dude, every time I've seen Manson, you could literally fucking smell him from in the crowd. He was
Oh,
so drunk,
no.
bro. He still honestly did fucking. I mean, he's doing a lot better now that I'm seeing he's sober, but he still did pretty good for when I saw him.
I
But
gotta
seeing him
piss.
now, he definitely, you could tell he was fucked.
Rip, dude.
He's
Goddamn.
a fucking. I don't know if you guys have ever seen him live.
No,
he's
no.
actually crazy live. First time I saw him, he came out on this huge podium, and the show started. He burnt the Bible and then fucking threw it in the crowd on the beat of one of the songs, like breaking
Holy
down.
fuck,
And
dude.
it was fucking insane. He was like
God
reaching
damn.
over the podium, and his mic, it's like has brass knuckles on the way that you hold it. So he's like holding it and has a
Oh,
knife
yeah.
on the end. He was like fucking slicing his hand open during the set and then, like
my
bleeding on
God,
it. It was
bro.
honestly badass as fuck.
That's some fucking black metal fucking mayhem.
Yeah,
shit, dude.
dude. But Manson is fucking crazy live. I want to see him so bad now that he's sober. Honestly,
Really?
yeah. His recent shows, now that he's sober, he honestly sounds better than he did back in the day.
What's the Manson album to listen to? I literally never listened to Marilyn Manson.
Honestly, fucking. I can't think of any album in particular. I just know songs off of his first like 4 albums. There's just
Right.
individual songs that are fucking so good.
Wasn't it like
The
Hollywood?
one
Hollywood, is that
album
what it
cover
is?
where he's like ripped in half and his fucking intestines are
Yeah.
coming out of him and he's like hung on a cross. That album is that whole album is good.
What's that album?
The
look
album
that
that
shit up.
has the Sweet Dreams cover on it, that whole album's also really good. I think that whole album's just covers. But his first like 3 or 4 maybe not 4, but his first 3 albums are all solid. Like
Antichrist Superstar is a really
yes,
big one.
Antichrist Superstar is
Mechanical
fucking
Animals
great.
and Hollywood.
Mechanical Animals, yes. The
Yeah.
one that has Dope Show on it and the one where he like has boobs and red hair on the cover.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's Mechanical.
Yeah, that's Mechanical
Yeah, that
Animals.
album's great. The one with Dope Show on it where he has like the top hat on it and I think it's called like I Smell Children or some shit.
Right.
That album's fucking crazy. But early Manson's really good.
Damn.
Back
Yeah,
when,
Mechanical Animals is the one that looks the most familiar to me. I
yeah,
guess.
and when which pretty much John 5 era. Whenever John 5 was playing
Right.
guitar for him, they're fucking ripping.
When are we smelling children?
We are smelling children right now.
All right,
Oh,
dude. Come on.
ooh,
Come on.
In the
bro.
name of Manson.
wow.
Let's not do that.
All right.
That's what he would have
We
wanted.
gotta protect the children, dude. Come on.
That is true. That is true. Not cool, Manson.
Yeah.
Not
The most evil thing ever.
fucking,
Victimizing innocent children, the most evil thing ever of all time.
So
Fuck
yeah,
you, Marilyn Manson.
So yeah, the producing an album. Tell us about that, Jeff. That was the highlight of 2024.
And kind of 2023. I don't fucking remember when I started that, to be
Well, it
honest.
came out in 2024, so tell us
Right.
what it is.
Yeah, I mean, produced the Morning High album. It was a super fucking good time, dude. It's nice. In a way, it's nice not being responsible for anything else besides just doing your job. You know? Like, I don't know. It's fucking hard being, also, having to fucking be responsible for making the shit happen too. But yeah, it was really fun, Super cool guys. I mean, we got to a point where we were fucking of the one mind, bro. It was fucking really fun. Creatively, we were all on the same page, It was super easy to communicate, no egos involved or anything. And yeah, I mean, I obviously helped write and stuff like that, but it was like a total fucking group effort from the start for sure. And yeah, I'm excited to fucking work on the next one, bro.
That's always
Fuck
good.
yeah.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm excited to work on the fucking next one after this Sarcophagus album too. This shit's taking too long, but
I know, but it'll be fun.
yeah, for sure. I'm fucking really excited about this new Sarcophagus shit, dude. I've been hammering a lot of shit out recently.
It
in the
sounds
past couple
fucking
months.
good.
Thank you,
like
dude.
I'm so excited to hear this like all put together.
Yeah, for sure. We just got that last master back, and it's like, I mean, I knew it was gonna sound good, but like, fuck, dude, I don't know. I just didn't think. It's crazy that I've fucking did this shit. Like, to me, I don't know. It's like listening to it back. It's like, fuck, this is way better than I could have ever imagined it was gonna be.
Yeah.
So we gotta teach you all fucking all these songs.
Yeah.
Mr. Leaf.
All 13
Yeah, I
of
got
them.
a lot catching up to
Yeah,
do.
for real. Well, I don't know. I mean, like, your shit doesn't have to be like note for note the same way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to see what you kind of do.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I'm excited to see how like you'll crank it up
yeah, totally.
pace wise and everything and change it.
We have
It'll
so
be
much
fun.
fucking other material in the catalog that I just want to start fucking.
What are we
ripping that shit
doing
out.
concept album next or something just kind of more
I
loose
mean,
or
I feel like in general, like I don't know. Here's what I kind of, and I think we've already kind of laid this out a little bit with Nightmares and Lullabies.
yeah.
But like, I want to do like not a concept album or whatever with those two, but just like conceptual, like kind of thematically like similar.
Yeah.
You know, to where it, like I don't have to worry about all the fucking songs like leading into each other, all that shit. You know, like, and more so, like, I was thinking about this today. Like, I really want to do something that's more like song focused rather than album focused. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like making all of the fucking songs as complete and standalone as possible.
I'm down for
You know,
that.
lyrically and just like production wise and everything. Like I don't know. I want it to be a song, album of songs, not necessarily songs that build into an entire work.
Yeah.
Because that shit's so fucking hard to deal with, bro.
It's yeah.
like
it's a
I mean,
lot.
it is really cool when you pull it off and when you get it done, but it's just a whole nother layer of shit that you have to think about.
Yeah.
And like, not that every concept album, like every song is like super similar and like produced kind of the same way, but like, I don't know, like in a way, that's kind of how I like it.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, it's just it's a big undertaking when you're while producing one song, also having to think about that within the context of all the rest of the songs, trying to use kind of the same fucking palette of colors, so to say.
Yeah.
And work from the fucking same, spackle of fucking paints is like kind of limiting sometimes. But like at the same time, once you figure out what you're doing, like I have in like the past couple months, it's like, okay, now, it in a way is kind of nice because, okay, now I have the paints to work with. I have the sounds that I know I'm going to use. So it's just kind of building it at this point. I don't have to treat every song like separately in that sense, which is easier once you get to the point of the vision and the concept like being there, like soundscape wise.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to just writing like just good songs and like not worrying too much about like the overarching. If there's a loose theme, cool, but like
I'd much rather for whatever we do next to kind of have like a loose theme and like
Yeah.
I definitely because the sarcophagus is. As far as my headcanon goes and what I've plotted out plot-wise with the concept of it is going to be a trilogy. And I definitely do want the second part of it to be narratively consistent. And then the third
Right.
part, which we've talked about before, like just us, not on the podcast. Want to keep that under wraps for now. But the third part being a double album and 2 basically long format songs is what I'd like to do. I've talked about this before. The long format songs, 20 minutes or something like that. Part 1 and part 2 of an epic conclusion, like story, like basically
Right.
2 different 2112s. And then the second part of the album basically being a Silmarillion of tales of the world that we've created
Yeah, that'd be cool.
And I have a couple
And I think the
ideas and songs already
like,
written for that.
The next, I don't know. I think it can be kind of more so like the next thing that we do is like, yeah, like overarching theme, but not so like organized. You know,
we don't
where like it's like there's themes within the songs themselves, and they kind of tie together loosely.
Yeah,
But like, you know, I don't know. It doesn't have to be like super fucking like to the point of like we're doing in the sarcophagus, like quoting other songs and shit like that, and like literally like treating the entire thing as one like compositional piece in a way like that. It's really cool, but it's fucking tough, and in a way I wish we didn't do that first, but it's okay.
it's fine. It's fine.
That's what we get for writing an album versus during COVID.
Yeah.
Well,
for
it's
sure.
also like because it is such a Goliath of an undertaking. Like now we know it's a lot easier.
But in a way,
yeah.
if that's where you're starting from, then it's like, okay, like, you know, that's what we're capable of doing. We're not like building it up from something small. We're like starting with something fucking huge and monolithic, and then being like, okay, well now let's have some fun, and maybe we'll bring it back.
Yeah,
you know.
And I think that's, I mean, like, especially like we've talked about like the kind of the history of music before, and kind of the expectations that are placed on musicians and bands throughout the ages.
Right.
And I think we're at a comfortable point with popular music as a whole that like we can get away with releasing something that's that much of a Goliath, and then kind of pulling back a little as for conceptually and kind of just having fun with it.
Yeah, for sure.
And
sure.
There's nothing wrong with that. Whereas I feel like back in the day, if you were to do that,
yeah,
if you were to release,
if you set yourself up like that on a record label,
you put
it's
the
a major
bar
release.
there,
Yeah, for sure.
and then you take the bar to a different spot, not necessarily lower, but just kind of you go in a different direction in general. It was kind of frowned upon.
Yeah, for
but,
sure.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't know. I feel like now it's like being diverse is a fucking good thing, dude.
Yeah.
You know, most
huge
popular
quality
artists are
nowadays
very
is honestly
diverse.
necessary.
What was that?
Said being diverse nowadays is honestly
Yeah,
necessary.
most popular artists that are real fucking diverse
Mm-hmm.
have a lot of different kinds of songs. So.
Which I love that.
Yeah,
It's
for
like
sure.
what you talked about, like back in like the 80s and 70s, like you were selling. If people picked up like a Def Leppard,
right? Because you
album.
couldn't listen to it.
yeah,
really.
you would know like,
You
okay,
had to
this,
buy it
I
first.
know what I'm getting out of Def Leppard.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know, it's like you want it to be the same thing, but now it is more about personality and like, you know, we're gonna do what we want. If you like it, you like it. If not, sucks to be you.
Yeah, for sure.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
And
like,
we'll
I
probably
think
put
people
something
value
else
that.
out that you fucking do like, you know.
Yeah,
Like even within like as much of a like organized vision as Sarcophagus is, there is still a lot of diversity within this album for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, like a lot as just far as like heaviness, you know, like melody. Like, I mean, we got some fucking, you know, completely different, you know, more low-key shit going on. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, it's like very, very diverse, even within like that strict, you know, like universe that we've created. So, yeah. I'm fucking I'm so excited for people to hear this shit, dude. Like,
I am too.
It's like been a fucking cross to bear.
That's
over
why
the past couple
people
years.
have asked like at work whenever I play music on my I'll just play music on my speaker, which I have something to fucking say about that here in a second, which is really funny. But I've had people be like, "Why don't you ever play your own music?" And I'm
We
like,
have 3 songs out.
well, and it's also zero.
Yeah.
Is a majority of the stuff, and it's just like I'm not satisfied with zero.
Yeah.
But like most of the stuff that has come out that we've been working on for the sarcophagus, I'm like, okay, I'm confident in
Yeah,
this.
I mean, like, not to toot our own horn, but this shit is just as fucking good as any band you'll hear.
I feel like it. I don't
Like,
know.
I mean, it's like, if you, obviously music is subjective or whatever, but like quality wise, like production wise, I mean, it's just as good as any other fucking band you'll hear
Yeah.
in this genre of music.
I feel like we're sucking our own dick a little hard right now.
I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, it's like I'm fucking proud of this shit.
I am
You know,
too.
like I don't. Maybe, yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm fucking proud of shit. I don't give a fuck, bro.
No, be proud.
I'll be fucking confident, dude. Fuck it.
Scream it from the
Yeah,
fucking mountaintops,
for
man.
real, bro.
What's good about releasing an album, a big concept album like the Sarcophagus is your first thing, is that it just shows what we're capable of.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like I know as of right now, under the name Cosatomic rather than Silence is Madness, we don't have a lot to show for it because we literally just started like yesterday. But, you know, we've been playing together for so many years. And I don't know about you guys, but I know that I'm confident that we could do just about anything.
Yeah, for
like
sure.
even
Yeah.
if we don't physically have the chops to do something like Through the Fire and the Flames as of right now, like that doesn't mean over the next 2 fucking days we can't practice it over and over and over and over and then put out something just as impressive in whatever regards. You know, it's
and
just
I mean, especially as far as like a live show goes, like, you know,
It's I think that, and that's the folly of a lot of bands that form and then break up within a few years or whatever, is the fact that if you stick with it and you become comfortable with each other and you truly understand how to act as a unit, nothing can stop you.
right.
Like even if it's like never going to be mainstream, even if we never win a Grammy,
right?
it doesn't really matter because it's about making, in my opinion at least, it's making art that we're proud of.
Yeah,
We're making cool fucking shit. And
visceral creativity from the source.
pure creativity. That's my purpose that I want.
Yeah, for sure.
And as long as we stick with it and we're comfortable with each other and we allow each other to work together as a unit, nothing, like I said, nothing can stop us.
Yeah, for
Like-
sure. I feel like nowadays, especially, like people always get like, all fucking flustered about like, oh, like my songs are better than anything on the radio. If only I had the fucking connections to make it happen. And it's like, I mean, yeah, to a certain extent, that's true. Maybe if you are a fucking hermit and you never been outside of your house and you never fucking talked to anyone about it. But like, I don't know, dude. If your songs are good, bro, like,
So it's a matter
if
of
your songs are good and you put like a good amount of fucking work into putting it in front of people, like the songs will speak for themselves.
You're
dude.
gonna-
If your shit's good, then your shit's good. Like it'll fucking, people will recognize it and people will fucking want to listen to it again.
yeah. Even if it's not, and like I said with the whole Grammy thing, even if it's not, we're not playing, the biggest stadiums.
Yeah, I don't
If
even
we're
want
playing,
to do that shit,
no,
dude.
I want to.
Honestly.
I don't want to play anything that's more than standing room only venues and
I mean,
festivals and stuff.
until we
I don't know.
get to a point where it's like a self-fulfilling machine. We have an entire fucking like staff of people that take all the fucking stress away from it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's like the way that we play live too is like fucking like we shine so fucking hard in like a small fucking bar that we can run around and fucking go crazy.
Yeah.
It's so tough to play a big stage for us, honestly. Which is like kind of, I mean, we have to figure out how to do that. I feel like in the future, that's definitely something we need to work on. Is like because like we're so like in your face in like a close quarter setting that like if you put us, I feel like I don't really know what to do in a sense. Like if we're on a giant fucking stage, but yeah, I don't know.
I feel like, especially like from what I've seen with like pop stars now, you really just it's beneficial to be yourself.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
necessarily try to put on like a show, but really just kind of lean into like, I'm having fun doing this. If you look like you're having fun doing it,
And I feel like on bigger stages like that too, it's more, in my opinion, it's more crucial to like actually nail your parts, because you can't fucking jump in the pit and fucking start a riot and like do crazy fucking stage dives all the time and shit like
Yeah.
that. So like in a way that is kind of your opportunity to like really lock in and fucking execute, So
Yeah.
because a lot of people will hear it and it's like the mix is good and you can hear yourself fucking really well, like take those opportunities to really fucking nail your shit.
yeah.
And then if people get the opportunity to see you in a fucking smaller like bar setting, then it's like those kind of settings fucking like, at least for me, like I'm not sitting there like super stressed about what I'm playing for the most part. It's more about just fucking getting in people's faces, and that is being myself. And I feel like that's us being ourselves. Like either way, it's just going fucking as nuts as we fucking possibly can. I mean, that's always like, and other bands that you've been in, Leaf, like that's always how you've, it's not like you've done anything different really coming into this band besides maybe going a little bit harder.
Yeah.
I don't know. But like you've always, done that shit.
I mean, I feel like also on top of all the not running any shade, but out of every band I've been in, this is definitely the most complex compositions.
Right.
Out of
Yeah.
everything, but it doesn't really. I still am able to do.
I fucking.
all the shit.
I envy the amount that you can fucking move on stage, bro. Both
bro.
you guys. I fucking feel like a scarecrow up there, dude. But yeah, excited for what's in store in 2025.
Same.
The New Year podcast. New Year, new us.
Ooh.
2025. Yes, sir.
That'll be fun. We should do themed podcasts for like holidays and stuff, and
Yeah,
like drop
yeah.
it on the holiday and stuff. Like I was thinking for like a
This is gonna be a New Year podcast.
for
New
like a
Year.
St. Patrick's Day podcast. We should fucking do like
Get
at the
hammered
very
as hard
beginning
as we
of the
can on
podcast. I'll put
podcast.
3 shots of whiskey in front of each of us, and we have to do it like back to back.
Or we just learn an Irish jig.
True. Well, I was gonna say we should also do podcasts and maybe get like a room mic for it, where just bring like a couple like acoustic guitars and stuff and kind of just
maybe
free flow
here's
a
an
little
idea.
bit.
Here's an
and-
idea. Maybe instead of doing a intro song,
Yeah.
maybe we and we don't have to do it live necessarily if we don't want, but maybe we could. Maybe we just do a bit of a jam.
Yeah.
Just record a couple of jams next couple practices and just kind of use those as like intro outro music maybe.
Be cool for that. Yeah.
But I do like the idea of just letting you fucking do your thing too.
Yeah.
Cause like I feel like you don't get enough opportunity to like really fucking go nuts. So like I don't know. I also want to hear what like random shit that you would do as well. But that's an idea.
I don't know. Yeah, we can switch it out. We don't have to have like a
It does-
consistent theme song.
It doesn't have to be the
Like-
same.
No.
But like one of the podcasts that I listen to, they're on their Patreon version. They always just play like fucking classic tunes for the intro and outro, and it's
Oh,
like
really?
cool. And they just like fade it in,
Oh yeah,
Probably-
because they can do that on the Patreon.
Yeah, because it's not, it's
Yeah.
not like on the fucking internet necessarily, so they don't
Yeah.
get fucking copy striked. But it doesn't matter if we're playing our own
Yeah.
shit,
I don't know. The world's our oyster, man. Like
For real.
do whatever. I would like to. That's something I want to like get better at on stage, especially once we incorporate like keys on stage. Is I would love to like kind of extend songs that we
Yeah, it'd
have
be cool
into
as
like
fuck.
fucking 15-minute jams and shit.
Yeah, it'd be cool as fuck.
Like,
If we were
that'd be-
playing a longer set, for sure. It's tough
Yeah.
doing that. In
It's
like a 30-minute set,
when we have a
obviously.
45-minute set, it's hard. But if
Well,
we ever,
if we had a 45, we'd probably do it, but 30 is
that's
tough.
true. That's true. Or even like I was fucking like at the Giz show here. How they fucking started with Gaia and then they brought it back around after like 4 songs.
Yeah.
And just fucking
In a way, though, I feel like it's tough to do that. It works for Giz audience because they're fucking biggest nerds.
They're familiar with it. Yeah.
But like, I feel like it's tough to do that like to a random fucking bar full of people that don't really know you because they don't know
Yeah.
your music and they're just gonna think like, it's a fucking weird like.
This is
why is this? Why is this
song.
fucking 3 different songs in one and shit? So I don't know. It works if you have like a real fucking like
Yeah.
nerdy fucking audience like that. But
Yeah.
I don't know if that'd be hard to pull off, honestly.
But
But we could just do it for our own fucking entertainment
just for the
purposes,
fun. Just for our sakes. Doesn't
Honestly,
have to be for
I would
anybody
be
else.
I would be real down next time we play a longer set to like incorporate a jam in there, dude. Because I fucking
Love
like
to.
that is honestly, bro. Like they're obviously like playing your own like original music that's really dialed is like fun live, but dude, like, and maybe it's just because I fucking suck, but like, there's some just like feeling that you get, bro, when you're improvising, you just can't hit a wrong note.
Yeah.
And like I've never got to experience that like on stage in front of people, dude. And I feel like that would literally be the best drug in the fucking
We
world.
definitely like, and I've been wanting to do that, and we just definitely have to find a song that like it'll work well for and.
New World Order.
Really,
Honestly-
just practice jamming.
Honestly-
What'd you say?
New World
I heard
Order.
that.
Like, I think like Providence would be a good one. Like we could like play the song right,
Yeah.
And then up into the second chorus when it goes to like the like low key part,
Yeah.
we could just go off.
That's fair. Yeah,
Just
I agree.
because that's an easy fucking, it's an easy riff, and we could take it up and down dynamically or whatever, and then like, just go into the solo section after. That would be a good one.
And as long as we're like all really tight on the key that we're playing in, like it doesn't matter. Like,
yeah, for sure. But both of us fucking take a little solo, bass solo, fucking drum solo, then bring it back around in like 2 minutes or so.
Yeah.
But I don't
fucking
know.
dope.
I always hate when bands like fucking start jerking off and go for like 10 minutes and shit. That is lame.
It is. It does get a little obnoxious.
I don't want to be
Especially
fucking Van Halen with that shit, bro. That's a Van Halen move. And as cool as Van Halen is, bro, their fucking live shows are just jerking off.
You just need to have. That's why I can't fucking stand like Grateful Dead and Fish.
Yeah, dude.
It's because
it's just jerking off.
it just keeps going.
You're just
and it's
jerking
not
off.
interesting. You can go as long as you want to. I mean, there are plenty of songs that are fucking 25 minutes long that are interesting all the way through, but you have to keep it interesting. Don't linger on something more than you need to.
Yeah, I mean, you're not fucking like, it's different when you go to like Alan Holdsworth or something like that, where it's like this dude is a fucking like a big brain, like fucking like genius.
That's
level.
like kind of the point.
Yeah, or like Steve Vai or something like that, to where like they're actually they're good enough that and have a diverse like amount of technique and dynamics and shit at their disposal to where they can fucking do that. But I feel like Fish and Grateful Dead is like, it's literally the same thing the entire
I feel like it's 50-50 though, because I have seen some Grateful Dead and Fish jams that are like that, but I've also seen some jams that are fucking crazy the whole way.
I don't know enough, honestly.
Same. Maybe I just haven't seen the right things. But anytime I've heard Grateful Dead and I've seen Grateful Dead fans, I'm annoyed by the fans. I can't fucking stand the music. And it's weird because I do like jammy shit and I do like long songs. But it's like that type. It's like you're not doing anything. You're not expanding upon
I feel
it.
like
You're not going anywhere.
With like a band like Giz, like I feel like they're like, I don't know, maybe it's the same fucking thing. We're just being pretentious dicks.
Maybe.
Who knows?
I don't know. Because I love
exactly the same shit.
like Ice Death Planet's Lungs, Mushrooms, and Lava. That's like probably a top 3 album for me by them. And it is a jam focused album.
Right.
But like, I don't know. I feel like as soon as I'm ready to get tired of a part, they switch. Yeah. They have a self-awareness of like knowing when to go to the next part and bring it all back, and they climax it with the original part, but like kind of more fucking heavy.
That shit fucking blows my mind how they're that locked in, bro. Yeah, I wonder how the fuck they're doing that shit, and whether they have like, because like I don't think they can be on a click except maybe for like the electronic shit that they're doing.
No, because I was listening to one of their live albums from this year where they started introducing the synth table.
Yeah. And
I realized that before Cavs, the drummer, comes in, they set the melody, the rhythm, whatever, either one, on the synth first, and then Cavs comes in.
Right, yeah. So it's more or less on a click. But I'm
basically
I'm talking about like when it's just band stuff. Like I don't know. It just like I wonder if they have like a kind of like a teleprompter or whatever that kind of keeps them on track or some shit, or if they're just that fucking sick.
Well, this is what I've suggested before, is because Ween on live versions of Voodoo Lady, they like to jam it out for like 8 minutes.
How the fuck do like
because
when do they come back? How do they know, bro?
Once Gina's done soloing, he starts doing a bounce, 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 and after that plays for like 8 times, then they bring it back. It's a cue.
Right.
They use a cue.
Like I obviously understand the concept like cueing shit, but there's like last time we saw Giz, bro, there's just certain points that were like it didn't seem like there could possibly have been a cue and shit.
Yeah.
Like
I don't
they're
know.
just that. I think they're just that fucking good, dude. I don't know. I think they're just that locked in.
They have to be on this. They don't even record with a click. So
yeah,
I don't.
It's less of the click thing and more so just like I wonder like how they're because obviously like cues make sense, but there's just certain times where like I don't know, bro. They just seem like they have Neuralinks and they're all fucking Bluetooth connected.
It's probably just like a language, man. We just need to learn the language.
Yeah.
Once we learn it,
if we get on the same wavelength,
I think it's more. I think it's like visual, like communication,
locking
like
eyes
cues and shit like that. For sure. That shit's so dope, dude. I feel like I'm like, I'm musically, and I think we all are to a point where we can like really nail shit that we've written or whatever. But like, that is like a whole fucking different world of fucking like dudes like John Mayer and shit that can just fucking rip and fucking like, because like, and that's the thing too with like dudes like that is like, I mean, Giz, like, obviously they have the core members and that are always on tour and shit. But like, there's certain bands where like they fucking hire people the night of.
Yeah.
And shit. And like, that's the shit that like blows my fucking mind, because like the people who are getting hired on the night of, bro, are so fucking good that they can just fucking read that shit, dude.
Probably just like at the jazz club.
Yeah.
It's just like
I feel like jazz
that
is
a whole higher fucking plane of musicianship, dude. That is like voodoo to me, bro.
Even like Ween with their country album they put out, like they ended up recording more than they needed to because they didn't realize how quick it was going to be.
Yeah.
They had the outlines for songs, but it was like verse chorus, that kind of shit.
Right. And then the fucking
they
Nashville
went in,
dudes
and then the Nashville dudes, they just were like, they listened to it, they were like, okay, and then played exactly what needed to be played, and it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, dude, those guys are fucking aliens, bro.
Which is funny because apparently they had to go through quite a few musicians because of songs like "Piss Up a Rope" and Mr. Richard Smoker.
They didn't want to fucking be
because
on
they
those
were
songs?
like, I don't want to do this. They were like, I don't want to record for this band.
That's brutal, bro.
Wait, so each song is, most of the songs are just that one group of guys, and then they got different groups of guys for just those two?
For Wayne, for the
Rope.
no, for that entire album.
It's all the same dudes.
They were in the middle of, so for the Mollusk, half the songs on that album were written at a beach house in New Jersey, I think. And those are all the ocean themed songs, like "She Wanted to Leave" and "Ocean Man" and "The Golden Eel," "Mutilated Lips." Yeah, the Mollusk.
That's fucking.
And then
so
in the
trippy.
middle of that's
so
so
trippy,
good.
dude. It's
I
so
love that
trippy,
song.
bro.
In the middle of that
damn.
album, they went to Nashville to record the country album because the studio got them time to do that. So they left that house to go do that album. And yeah, basically they came in with like a bunch of songs that were half written, and then the Nashville, session musicians filled in the rest, and they were like, fuck, okay, cool.
That's so sick, bro.
Yeah, they just came in with all these songs, and the musicians were like, okay, I know what to do for this. And then they did it, and it sounds great. And then they went back to that beach house, and apparently everything had flooded.
Oh my god.
Oh,
And
shit.
luckily, what they had recorded was like on a table or something, and it wasn't.
Was it like just like 8-track fucking like tape?
Mhm. But that's what's on the final mix.
God damn.
Like
bruh.
it survived the flooding, but all the equipment
That
was
is actually
fucked.
that is actually like fucking like super what's the word I'm looking for? That's super fucking like creepy, bro. That the Mollusk, the fucking album about the sea.
I never thought of it that way,
Got
but yeah,
fucking-
the fact that it was.
Their shit almost got flooded by fucking water.
Yeah.
Just barely.
I
fucking
never
skimmed
thought
it
about
out.
it like that, but
that's
yeah.
like really fucking weird and trippy
It's
in a way.
gnarly.
Like fuck.
But that's why, because they had to record the second half of that album back in their studio, I think in Pennsylvania.
That's why it sounds different, right?
And that's why they have songs like Buckingham Green, which they had thrown around for years before, Johnny on the Spot, Waving My Dick in the Wind. Songs that don't relate to the ocean are also on there, is because that was from the second half of...
Was Waving My Dick in the Wind supposed to be on the fucking country record or no? Because I feel like that song would fit very well.
It fits
on that
well.
record.
I don't know. It might have. I don't think so. Because it wasn't recorded
Interesting.
in Nashville, and they had to cut. It's funny because the album is called 12 Golden Country Greats or whatever it's called.
Right.
But there's only 10 songs on the album, which is kind of funny. And you would think that's just them being funny, but apparently they did cut 2 songs
Do we know what those 2 songs are?
Yeah, they have the demos. It's So Long Jerry is one of them, and I can't remember what the other one is. But yeah, I've heard the
Waving My Dick in the Wind should have been one of them, dude, in my opinion. I feel like that song would
it
fit
would
better
fit
on,
more,
on
yeah.
that album.
But I don't know. I think The Mollusk is a 10 out of 10 album anyway. Like, I don't think there's...
I agree with you, but I do wish, like, I'm the fucking big concept head, dude, and like just like I wish that it was a little bit more like
some of those songs don't fit the concept.
Yeah. Or just the not even it doesn't have to be the concept, but like the fucking like the soundscape of the album, you know.
Yeah.
I'm big on that, dude. Like all my favorite albums are like super fucking organized sounding, you know.
Yeah.
I love that shit. But yeah, I don't know. The most is okay for me because it's not like all like locked down like that. But it's Ween.
Yeah.
What do you expect? You know?
Yeah, I'm not expecting some songs that flow into each
fucking
other.
magnum opus.
Yeah, but
although
like,
Quebec is pretty that
fucking amazing.
that album is pretty organized.
it is, and I love Quebec because I've said that it's like watching a fucking clown, like a suicidal clown dancing, is what Quebec is like. Because I know Jeter was going through a divorce at the time, and he was dealing with alcohol issues, and a lot of the songs, like Happy Colored Marbles and Hey There Fancy Pants, are very happy sounding,
Right.
but the lyrics are incredibly dark. And there's a song on the demos for that album called "Oh My Little Country Cottage" or something like that. But he's one of the main line at the end of the chorus is like, "I'll learn to play the flute and kill myself."
Brutal.
He's talking about, he's like, oh, there's a cat running in the yard. I'll make my little sandwich. Oh, he says, I make my little sandwich and it tastes like crap. And it's very clearly a man going through a fucking episode.
That's
And
brutal, dude.
Yeah.
I need to listen
Quebec
to that
is kind
album
of
again.
Quebec.
Yeah.
It's a tough listen. Like,
I've only
all the
listened
way
to
through.
it like once or twice, and I really wasn't paying attention that much to the lyrics, to be
Really?
honest.
Yeah.
Quebec is fucking great.
Quebec is great. Yeah.
I'd honestly say that's
That
probably
was that's
that's my
honest.
second favorite Ween album.
I'm not like super into Ween or whatever, but like Quebec is probably my favorite one, just like because it's organized sounding, you know.
Yeah.
And it's like well produced, you know.
Yeah.
Like
It actually sounds good.
yeah, like as like fun and quirky as like the earlier Ween shit is, it's just a little bit too fucking out there for my.
Too brown. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. It's just like fuck, bro.
Yeah. The early
But
stuff
in
is
a way, it
hard
is-
to listen to.
In a way, that kind of shit is and like that Acid Bath album and shit, like that shit is kind of inspiring. You listen to that and you're like, oh fuck, dude, these guys didn't know what they're doing at all, bro. I can fucking do whatever.
I don't have to
You know?
try this hard at all.
Yeah, bro. I can fucking like, I could fucking take a shit and record and be the fucking just as
Yeah.
musically valuable as this
It's
shit.
I think it's the appeal of being truthful and honest
Yeah,
through your music.
for
And
sure.
even if it's not great, it's still exactly what you want to put on tape, and you're comfortable with it, and you put it out, and people enjoy it, and they love it, and it's like, okay, you're gonna find somebody that likes that.
Yeah,
You're
for
gonna
sure.
find somebody that likes you
Totally.
if you're just honest with what you're putting out there.
Fuck yeah, bro. What do you think, boys? I'm fucking tired
I
here.
am too. I was gonna say that I wanted to go back to I was at work the other day playing music, and Root Beer Rag came on, and my coworker was
that's
like,
classic, dude.
My coworker-
That song is so sick, bro.
"Dude, the fucking that fucking live version that he's like playing like
Shredded,
yeah, like double speed
So
is
sick.
so gnarly." But my coworker was
Billy
like,
Joel's a
"Dude,
man.
I was trying to put in like an order and I couldn't focus. I felt like pressured to put this in because Root Beer Rag was just going so fast, and I was like,
I've gotten that same comment from people in the kitchen
Really?
at work
Like,
whenever that
this-
song
I'm
comes
freaking
on.
out. This is
They're
giving me
just like,
anxiety.
man, I'm trying to like think about what to do, but I can't think because this fucking cowboy music's playing right now.
I have
That
most of
song's
my
dope as fuck. Dude.
most of my people complain. Like my coworkers complain whenever I play music, but then as soon as the music goes off, they're like, "Where'd the music go?"
You know, it's really funny because my work playlist mainly consists of like rock because it's what I mainly have on my Spotify. But it's mainly just like more commercial songs from rock bands that I like. But the one band that I put on and everybody shuts the fuck up is Psychedelic Porn Crumpets.
Really?
Yeah, I put that.
I still haven't listened to them.
They're
great.
good.
They're
I
fucking
put them-
great.
I put
Damn.
them on shuffle, and that's the only band that everybody just kind of mellows out, and everybody
Interesting.
just kind of like
What's the
jams out.
PPC album?
I like High Visceral Part 2.
Yes,
That's my go-to
that's
album.
their-
What album?
High Visceral?
Yeah,
That's the one with
High
like just,
Visceral
it's just
Part
like
2.
a blue and red kind of just like
Yeah.
just
Oh,
shit or
PPC.
whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm slow.
High Visceral Part 1
I had to think about that for a couple
But-
seconds.
I'm slow.
I was like,
Yeah.
I don't want to fuck this up. Give me 30
High Visceral
seconds.
Part 1's really good, but I think Part 2 is personally for me the one that does it.
Yeah, that's the album I was thinking. That's
Yeah.
the album with like Found God in a Tomato and
Yes.
everything on it. Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
really good album.
Yeah, that's like the only band that I play, and everybody just kind of like mellows out.
Cool fucking album
Yeah,
cover,
Yeah,
bro.
they're fucking sick.
Yeah, that's a great album, fantastic album.
Yeah, I agree.
But like other than that, like there's usually like in my work playlist, there's usually just like a mix of songs, and somebody once in a while will say something about something, but other than that, everybody's pretty mellow.
I had one of my coworkers the other night. I was closing with her, and she was like, I really like it when you play music because it's
That's
like
cool, right?
it's all over the place.
That's a
and
nice
I like
fucking
variety,
compliment right
and I'm
there,
like,
dude.
thank you.
That's one of
Thank
the
you.
best compliments you can ever fucking. Because
Yeah.
like sometimes I work at Guitar Center, so it's like it's a lot. People are super diverse. We're all musicians, so it's like it's easy to play whatever, and people be like, "Oh shit, what's that?" And you immediately get into fucking conversation about it. But like, yeah, sometimes I'll just like put on music like low key just to see if anyone like talks to me about it. 'Cause, like,
I love playing the fucking out there shit and then seeing if somebody's
Yeah,
like, what the
see-
fuck
yeah,
is
yeah.
going on?
Yeah, just as like a fucking please notice me.
Like I've had like Exist play at work.
Yeah, yeah.
And fucking, I don't have echoes.
Like
on
low
the-
key
yeah.
trying to be cool playing this shit. Like please notice and talk to me.
It's reassuring when I know that the music I've curated is like good for the environment.
Yeah,
Oh.
for sure.
like,
yeah,
okay, cool.
totally. I always try to like I don't know if you guys notice whenever like we're all in the fucking car and I'm driving, like I try to curate good shit for like what we're fucking driving through the landscapes, shit like that. You
Yeah.
know? I'm always like I like, but in a way I like how you always have it on like shuffle and shit, because then I hear like some random shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, like whenever we're on a long road trip going through the mountains, I'll put on some fucking ambient shit or like something trippy that
Yeah.
fits the mood.
It's like
That's
it's,
like one of my favorite things to do ever. Is just fucking like go on a car ride and just sit there and just curate the fucking ride, dude, and just create a fucking experience around like the landscape and shit like that. Shit's so fun. He's
Christ,
fucking cracked, dude. He's cracked out, bro.
Mozzie found some fucking chapstick. Go
He's
get
cracked. Oh shit!
it. That's why, like,
Damn,
I did that for a while when we drove to Omaha, and I would just kind of have it like I would play albums. I'd keep it on shuffle. Like I would just try different things. But Swim, my buddy Swim.
Damn, he's getting a lot of fucking credit on this episode, bro.
He is a degenerate. He likes to do a lot of fucked up shit. He likes to watch a lot of TV while he drives on long road trips.
Leave your
buddy
face
Swim.
when you said that
My buddy
is your face when you said that is the brain of my face
I
every
was like,
single
thought
time
you
I
were
hear
gonna
this.
say something way fucking worse. Your buddy Swim was doing there. dude.
No.
I was like waiting for fucking your buddy Swim to be
He's
doing
like-
fucking.
He hit a dog.
Doing crack or something.
No, but even like when Swim was driving, and like at a certain point, I was like, he decided that music was just not cutting it. So even like my dad was like, yeah, this is cool. And we just watched It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia for like 4 hours.
Yeah.
as
I
we
remember
were
one
driving.
time I was in the car with our friend Mason in Swim, and I was in the back seat after a long day of hiking, and I was just knocked out, and I woke up and I sat up, as we're going 90 miles an hour down the mountains, and Mason and our friend Swim is watching Cool Cat Saves the Day as we're driving it at 2 a.m. in the morning, 90 miles an hour down the mountains, and watching Cool Cat Saves the Day.
It was like 4 in the afternoon.
It was pitch black out.
It was not pitch. It was no. I remember this. It was not pitch black. It was a
How
light
do
out.
you remember
It was
this?
afternoon
What? You
because
were
I was
there?
in the car.
You were there.
I was in the
He did not
backseat with
mention
Jesse.
All right.
Swim was driving. And it's funny. I'll ask people if they watch TV while they drive, and half the people go, "No, why would you do that?" And the other half go, "Yeah, all the time."
Remind me never to fucking step foot in a car with anybody that watches TV while they drive.
Buddy, you've driven with Swim a lot.
And I've only been in the car while he was watching Cool Cat Saves the Day once.
It's a good movie. I don't know what to tell you.
All-time cult classic, bro.
Oh, I love Cool
That's
Cat.
on Tommy Wiseau level cult
It
classic.
is.
right there.
Derek Savage is my favorite person ever. We need to talk about Derek Savage. I think because he hosts an award show every year that he insists.
I don't want to get into Derek Savage lore at the end of the fucking
No.
podcast here.
We'll talk about it a different time. But I want to perform for him at some point. Because I love him. And I know everybody that he's worked with has been like, don't work with him. He's a fucking maniac.
That's so funny.
I just want but if you encourage his schizophrenia, you can get away with anything. And I love it.
All right, boys, let's
Let's
get
wrap
out
this
of
up.
here, dude. I'm fucking tired,
It's
bro.
a long one.
I'm tired.
This is a
How long is
Was
this
it?
episode? Like an hour and 45 minutes?
Hour 45 minutes, yeah.
All right,
Oh,
stop
shit.
it.
143
Stop
right now.
it.
No.
He's
Stop.
got the fucking
Stop the
internal
podcast.
clock on.
Stop the podcast. Stop
I'm
the
going to title
podcast.
this one, Four Idiots Talk About
Stop.
Nothing for an hour and 45
Stop the
minutes.
fucking podcast, dude.
That's a
I'm
good
fucking
name
freaking
for-
out,
for
dude.
this
I'm freaking
episode.
out.
Four guys
Leaf, last
talking
word.
Stop
about
the
nothing.
podcast,
Leave
bro.
last
Fucking
That's not a word. Say something
Stop the
offensive.
fucking podcast. Stop the podcast right now.
Can't
I'm
watch his
freaking
Cool
out.
Cat Saves the Day while driving.
Cool Cats save the day. Derek Savage while driving. Swim is actually Kent.